guys, so today I'm going to be doing my yearly IMATS haul. This year I spent a lot more than I did last year and the year before, but I got everything that I wanted and more. So first, like always, I'm going to show you the vlog of the day and then I'm going to go straight into it. So see you in a bit. Okay, so now that you've seen my vlog, I'm now going to go into the little haul that I've got of IMATS stuff. So I went to a few stores, I looked around every stall, and I think the only queue I ever queued up for was for B Beauty, which was like half an hour queue. It was ridiculous. But I did buy something, so it wasn't like worth nothing. I didn't see all of the stalls that I thought I was going to see because like I turned up late because I had an exam. And then obviously it was super busy, so I kind of got a bit distracted by everyone. But anyway, I'm going to go straight into it. I put everything in this Guru makeup bag, so it was just easier to grab everything out. So the first store I actually went to was Guru Makeup, and I picked up 2 Skin Illustrator palettes. So this first palette is the On Set Mini palette, and it just basically has all of these alcohol activated paints which I have been playing with. They're super cool. This was supposed to be £45 and I believe it's £45 online on Guru Makeup, but they are just amazing. I think it was 20% off, so however much that would be. But yes, I picked up this guy. I also picked up the Zombie palette. This palette I've wanted for ages. I actually wanted it last year and never picked it up because I was distracted by beautiful brushes and ended up buying a really expensive brush. This normally is $79.95, but obviously it's 20% off. I have again played with this one and just looks like this. As you can tell, I've already kind of put some colour in there. I've got to take it off, but it looks super cool. I have played around with it only a little bit though, and I can't wait to play with it some more. So I picked up those, and I also picked up the Skin Illustrator Activator, and this is the 236ml. This is the big one or large one, and it's basically 99% alcohol, and this retails normally at $9.50, so I got that 20% off as well, just so I can use the proper stuff and then find alternatives for cheaper. I then moved on to Bdellium tools, I don't know how you pronounce it, because I wanted some special effects brushes, but I only ended up getting one because some of them I was looking at and feeling, and I thought, well, I've got cheaper alternative in my kit anyway, and when I do decide I want more, then I'll get more. But I picked up this one, and this is the SFX 179 muscle brush, and it just looks like this. It's very tapered at the ends. I don't know if you can really see that it's tapered at the ends and thicker, so it creates muscle fibres like when you brush it up like that. So I can't wait to properly use this one. I went to Graphtobia and I picked up the Magic Blood powder, which I'm super excited to use. This ended up being £12. I believe it's like £16 something. So this ended up being £12 at IMATS. I can't wait to use this. It's just really cool. There is a mini little pot, but I decided to get the big one because, well, yeah. So I picked up that guy. Then went to Neil's Materials to pick up some clay, and I didn't really know what kind of clay to get, because I've never actually used clay to make prosthetics before. So I decided to pick up this pack for £4, which has 3 different types of monster clay. So it has the soft, medium and hard clay. So it's just a pack of like mini clay. So there's a soft, medium and hard. The hard one is a lot thicker than the other two, but just filling it in the pack, I think maybe soft or medium is probably the one that I would prefer, because the hard is just really hard. So yeah, I can't wait to use those and give them a try, and then decide fully which one I want, and then from there just buy a bigger one. And then moving on to B Beauty, or Beauty B Cosmetics, and picked up a few bits from there. So I picked up these shadow shields. I picked up 2 packs. They were doing an offer for 2 for £12 or 3 for $17, and I just picked up 2. There are 30 shadow shields in each, so that's 60 shadow shields. And yeah, I thought I would give these a try some new looks, some more cut creases and things like that. I also picked up this lit glitter, and this is in Dragon Blood. It's such a beautiful greeny blue shade. It's just amazing, and I can't wait to use this. I also picked up the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, because I've heard some great things about like the Milani blushes, and I've heard a few times Luminoso being mentioned, and I swatched it when I was there and I absolutely loved it. So I can't wait to properly use this. It's just kind of a orangey peachy colour. And finally, I also picked up the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This one's in the shade Porcelain, because I've got a load of LA Girl flat matte pigment glosses. So I've heard so many things about the LA Girl concealers, so I had to try it. I wish I actually bought a couple more of like the different shades, but anywho, I've got this one. I then moved on to velour lashes, because I've always wanted a velour set, and I was looking at the lashes and I was like, well, I don't really use full lashes, like complete strips, so I actually bought the corner edges, and these are called Extra Oomph, and they just look like this. They are so beautiful. So they just look like that, and they're just literally little cornery kind of ones, so that you don't have to have a full strip. So if you do go a little bit wrong, no one's really gonna notice. So I can't wait to try those. I then went to Screen Face and was just having a look at their store, and I decided to get some sponges purely because I'm running out. So I actually got this like little rubbery orange sponge, which I've never tried something like this before, so I'm looking forward to using it. And I can cut it up into smaller pieces so that I have more. And I also picked up this sponge from Screwface, but it's from Crayola, and it's just this big black plastic sponge, which obviously I can cut up into so many little pieces and have little cubes of it to use as well, because my ones are like clogged up with so much special effects makeup, it's ridiculous. I then decided to visit the Bloody Marvellous stand because I was actually after some blood pellets, but basically she told me that they don't do blood pellets like on these things because they're not becoming very popular, because a lot of people are just swigging the blood itself. Now that obviously was really confusing to me, because I was like, drinking fake blood, I was like, is it good for you? And actually their brand is perfectly safe. All of their products are edible. Obviously they recommend you don't eat them because they're a cosmetic, but they are edible, so it doesn't matter if you do ingest them. So I picked up a little 30ml bottle of the liquid blood, which is in dark Venous shade colour. So it's just dark squirty blood, because I have very light squirty blood. I wanted a darker one as well to like show darker, deeper blood coming out. So I picked up one of those. But what got me intrigued, and these next two products are kind of together, is the wound filler gel, which is the pus. Now this smells like vanilla custard, which is the weirdest thing ever. It is a 60ml pot filled with this pus gel, which just looks like that. It's really weird, the fact that it kind of smells like vanilla custard, or I think it does anyway. And this is great to make pustules, spots, infected wounds. But the coolest thing is, and the reason why I've got this Opsite spray, which I bought with it, I can't remember the prices, I'm afraid, but if you put some little blobs on your hand or wherever you want, and then you spray a couple of layers of this stuff over the top, you can actually create a proper spot that you can pop, basically, which I thought was really, really cool. So I'm going to give this stuff a try. This is basically a liquid plaster, spray-on plaster. So it's a barrier spray. You can get this at any pharmacy or drugstore. So if I can find a cheaper alternative, I will. So I don't have to worry about ordering from Bloody Marvellous this stuff, because I can just get it anywhere. My final two purchases, I went back to Guru Makeup because I was looking around at the other stalls and I gave up in the end and was just like, oh, the queues are too long, I know this one isn't too bad. So I went back to Guru Makeup and I finally picked up the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Banana, because I know so many people use this, and I've got the Ben Nye Fair Powder, which I don't use that often, because it's in my special effects kit really. But yes, I picked up the banana powder to give it a try. It retails for $11.95, but obviously it was 20% off. That's why I like IMATS, because I won't use all this powder the next time I go. So, and the final one, because I've heard so many things about it, actually it's so good to be in my special effects kit, is the RCMA No Colour Powder, which is just a translucent white powder. It's so fine that when you dust it over it mattifies but leaves no trace of it. This is perfect for special effects because it's really hard to find a transparent powder that's fine enough that doesn't leave any colour, because once you've coloured all of the silicone or the latex and stuff, and then you want to matte it down, because and especially the skin, you can find that it changes colour, it makes it lighter or whatever. So I think this is great to give it a go, especially mattifying like silicone and that, to stop the shine. So I can't wait to use it. And this retails at $8.95 usually. So that's it. That's all of my IMATS haul. I know it's more than last year, more than the year before, but not that much compared to some people. But for me personally, this is literally everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you're not, and leave a comment down below what you thought, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!